In this series, I will be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, starting on a fresh new account. I will be spending 1,000 gems per episode, building a deck, and dueling in the rank ladder with the goal to reach Platinum 1. This is the Yugioh Starter Series.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to episode 3 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Starter Series. I'm going to be spoiling the last episode in 3, 2... So, in the last episode, we ended up with 5 wins and 0 losses. We did have 1 loss at the beginning of the episode, but that loss was because I didn't have the right deck selected. I had the starter deck from the first episode, and I didn't equip the right deck, so I instantly surrendered. So, in this episode, we still have 1,000 new gems. Currently, we only have 2 structure decks, so we're going to be opening up another structure deck to give our deck 3 copies of every card. And also, we're going to be able to spend the other 500 gems on any other pack. If you have any card recommendations or pack recommendations, please leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to look over them, and maybe consider it for the next episode. Well, as for now, let's open up those packs. Oh yeah, also, we should always claim the mission so we can get our free gems and free tokens and all that good stuff. Looks like we got 500 free super rare, so I guess we can craft a super rare card today. Alright, jumping into the shop, immediately we're gonna get another copy of the Pendulum Structure deck so we can have 3 copies of all the most important cards in it, making our deck more consistent and more powerful. And next, we only have 500 gems. We cannot afford the bundle deal because it would be 250 above our spending limit. But as for now, we're going to save those 500 gems. We're going to jump into the deck builder and start crafting some cards and unlocking some secret packs, and maybe thinking about buying some of those. Alright, here we are in the deck builder. Looking at our deck from last episode, there are a couple things I want to add and to change, and since we got a new copy of the structure deck, we can completely take out a lot of cards and add in 3 copies of certain cards. I'll be doing that in a bit, but first, I want to be adding some cards using a crafting system and unlocking some secret packs, which then we can buy from those secret packs and maybe get some more potentially good cards for a deck. The first card I want to unlock is another Magician card, which is called Poison Magician. This card, when it's destroyed on the field or as a scale, you can destroy a face-up card, and also, if your Dark Spellcaster battles, you can destroy this card, and your monster gains 1,200 attack. It's pretty powerful. It's a level 4 Dark Spellcaster Magician card, so it works really well with the deck, and it also has an effect where we can pop things, which will give us more utility in situations where we need to destroy our opponent's cards. So I really do want to add this. I'm going to be adding 1 copy. And with that, we unlocked a secret pack. It's the same secret pack from last episode, and since we already got the free pack from it, we're not getting another one. But I think we're going to be opening up 5 of these in hopes of getting a Celestial Magician, which will help our deck out a lot. Maybe a Chronograph, which would help a little bit. And other than that, maybe some Magician cards, which we can throw into the deck to add more consistency. But besides that, let's open up the 5 packs. Okay, pack number 1 looks pretty good. Beacon of White, One-Shot Wand, Mobile Fortress. Oh, a shiny Yang Zing card, that's kind of cool. Pendulum Halt, Stargazer. Okay, Pendulum Call again? Okay, what is this? Purple Poison! Now we got 2 copies. Oh, and it's prismatic? Whoa. That's really cool. That's definitely going in the deck. Okay, that's 1 pack. 1 pack. Let's see what the next pack has in store. This box has been very generous, and it's rainbow, so, I mean, it might be something really, really good. Okay. Galaxy Queen, card number 1. Lodge's Flame, Elemental Hero Prisma, which is a really good hero card. At least it used to be back in the day. Pendulum Storm, again. A Magician card, Pendulum Back. Oh, Performapal Smile Sorcerer. That's an interesting card. Alright, let's see what the unique is. Laval? X-Lord. What is this? Alright, we still have 3 packs of the secret pack left. Let's open up the 3rd one. Okay, another shiny? Hopefully, I think, maybe? We'll see. There is. Okay. Dodo Driver, at 1 with the Sword, Legacy Struggle, Signet Optimization, Pendulum Back, Time Pendulumgraph. That's our 3rd one. That's really good, actually. Soul Pendulum. I think that comes in a structure deck. And finally, Chronograph Sorcerer. Oh my gosh. These packs have been these packs have absolutely been amazing. They've had like every card that will up our deck even more. That's just cool. Okay, I don't know what to say. We pretty much got everything. The only card like that would help a lot is this one, Celestial Magician. But besides that, 2 packs left. We've pretty much gotten everything that we need. I don't know what else to say. It's just been amazing packs. Alright, nothing shiny. Maybe the Lux ran out. Incantation, Bookstone, Exploder Rocket Dragon, Glowing Crossbow. I think it's a Blackwing card. Prank Kids. Oh, that's a cool card. Dragonpulse Magician, Magician of Hope, new XYZ, and it's a pendulum. Oh, we have that synchro. Comes in a structure deck. And Performapal Sorcerer. Okay. There's one pack left. This is the last pack of Destiny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hopefully we get something good. 2 shinies. Okay. Alright. A synchro. Trickstar Fusion. That Wacky Alchemy. Magician of Hope. Astrophraph, a second copy? You can only run 1, but that's still really cool. Time Pendulumgraph, that's our 4th one. Okay, okay. Wisdom Eye, okay, that's our 4th copy as well. What else, what else? True Light, isn't that a Blue Eyes card? Since we have 40 tokens, we're gonna craft another card called Venom Starving Dragon. What this card does is if you control 2 Dark Pendulum monsters, which is really easy in this deck, you can just tribute summon both those monsters, special summon it, so you don't need polymerization. So it's what's called a contact fusion, which are really, really powerful. It's almost like you're link summoning. This card you can target a card effect in the field or in the graveyard, and this card's effect becomes that effect. Also, all your monsters do piercing. It's really, really strong. We're definitely gonna need at least 1 copy of this. I'm hoping we can get at least 2 to 3, but 1 copy is really, really good. The benefits of using this card is that you can target cards in your graveyard, like, since you can only run 1 Electromite, if Electromite dies, which is really easy because it only has 18 attack, you can just summon a fusion monster, target Electromite, and you can use Electromite's effect as if it was its own, you know? Like, you have more Electromites. Also, you can target other stuff like Boral Sword, you can even target their own monsters, it's just a really cool effect. We're going to be getting 1 copy, and with that 1 copy, we're also going to be getting a free pack. So, let's open up that free pack. Hopefully we get something really, really good as well. Alright. We got a shiny. Okay, we're going from the right to the left. Supreme King Odd Eyes. That's a cool card. Okay, a Phantom Knight card. Supreme Rage. Oh, that's a really good card. That's actually a super good pendulum card. If it's in the graveyard and you control a monster, you can just special summon it, and when it's special summoned, you get to add a card. Very, very, very good card. Dark Deal. Magical King Moonstar. Performapal Trump Girl. Okay, here it is. Volcanic Rockets. So I ended up generating this card by dismantling 3 cards, which we're probably not going to use from all the bulk cards that we have. This card, it makes it so if he attacks, he can make all the attack of the opponent's monster 0, and he gains all the attack. So it might help in some situations. I thought I might add it in just for utility. And with that, this is the deck we are going to be bringing into episode 3 of the starter series.
I'll be going over card for card with 3 copies of Dragonpulse. This is special summonable with Unexpected Dai. We have 1 copy of Dragonpit Magician. It's a 8 scale, it's pretty good. 1 copy of Tuning Magician, it special summons itself if we have 2 Magicians on our Pendulum scale. Also, it's sendable with the XYZ if one of our cards is destroyed. This being the XYZ's Time Star. 1 copy of Timegazer, because we got a new card this episode, Chronograph, I believe, which he can destroy himself, special summon this guy out. It'll help with some pendulum plays. 3 copies of Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer, pretty good card. 3 copies of Wisdom Eye. 3 copies of Skullcrobat Joker. 2 copies of Harmonizing. 1 copy of Double Iris Magician. 2 copies of Purple Poison Magician, new card. This card's very powerful in our deck. Originally, I was just going to leave it at 1, but we ended up opening up the packs, and we got another one, Prismatic. It's actually really cool, I'm excited to use this. 1 copy of Stargazer Magician, works really well with Astrophraph. Astrophraph ends up destroying himself, and he special summons Stargazer from the deck. So it's pretty good synergy. 3 copies of Oafdragon Magician, 1 copy of Chronograph, 1 copy of Astrograph, 1 Raigeki, 3 Unexpected Dai so that we can push our plays further, special summoning a monster from the deck. 3 Pendulum Call, searches our cards. 3 Duelist Alliance, searches our cards. 1 Star Pendulumgraph, very powerful cards, it searches cards if a card leaves the field. And then 3 Time Pendulumgraph, one of the powerfulest cards in our deck. It gives us disruption on their turn. That's the main deck. Going over the extra deck, we got 1 Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. It's a big name. He's a really good card. I highly recommend him in Pendulum decks. If you're not running him, you probably should. He's really good, really easy to bring out. 1 Enlightenment Paladin, 1 number 82 Heartline Draco, 1 number 70 Malevolent Sins, 2 Time Star Magician, 1 Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion. I think this card's good because if there's ever a situation where our opponent has a really big monster and we can just make a rank 4, this card can most likely get over it, and it gives us a lot of utility, so we can get out of almost any situation. 1 Magician of Hope, 1 Code Talker. It's okay, it's a link 2, we can use this to link up, so we can have cards in our graveyard for other effects. 1 Heavy Metal Foes Electromite, the most important card in the deck. We go into it every single game, it's the absolute best card in the deck. 1 Gaia Saber. As for now, it's one of the best link 3s we have. We don't have much. Again, 2 Power Code Talker. It's one of the best link 3s we got since we don't got much. 1 Traffic Ghost. It's good because it has 3 arrows pointing down, and as for now, that's really useful since we're playing a Pendulum deck, and you can Pendulum to the arrows of where this card points to. And finally, for the extra deck, 1 Boral Silver Dragon, our boss monster. Just like the XYZ, if we can make this guy, we're probably winning the game because he's really powerful.
And that's the main deck. We're going to jump into some duels, and I'll see you there. Okay, so we just got done with all the matches, and it actually didn't turn out that well. The first game was a win, the second game was a loss, the third was a win, the fourth a win, and then we lost, and lost. The total amount of duels was 7, and we won 3 out of 4. There's a lot of things that we can add into our deck that I learned during the duels, so we'll be adding them in next episode. And starting off the first duel, we have an okay opening hand. Usually the opening hands are mostly the same. As long as I can like get my pendulum scale set up, I should be okay. I think in this duel, yeah, I'm fighting somebody with an 8-card extra deck, so I don't think they really know what they're doing, because usually people who know what they're doing have 15-card extra decks. So they have more like utility in certain situations. I'm going first. He has no Disrupt, he has no Maxi, he has no Ash Blossom, so he doesn't stop any of my plays, so I just go full combo. My board I end on is okay. I have a really good Disrupt where I can send a card to the graveyard and then send another card to the graveyard. So I can destroy 2 of his cards if I need to. And right here, he does this. I activate my trap after he special summons all these. I should have waited until he XYZ'd, because he's just going to use this card to bring back his card. If I XYZ'd, he would have had no other cards on his board and he couldn't XYZ again. This is going to bring out Hope Harbinger, which is a really good card actually. Attack over my monster, and since that's the only monster that can attack, he's going to end his turn. Hope Harbinger, I know he's going to chain Return of the Dragon Souls, so I'm just going to send it to the graveyard. Set up my scales, add for Magician, and I think I'm going to pen like 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Harmonizing, Oaf's going to add a card from the graveyard, Harmonizing's going to special summon from the deck. And then I'm going to bring out the new card, Supreme King, where he battles, he like steals the attack and makes the attack 0, so he's pretty cool. So I'm going to attack for 5,500, and Astrophraph deals double damage, so he's going to attack for 44. That was the first game. It was pretty easy, mainly because the other guy didn't really have any disrupts, he didn't have any traps or anything. Alright, and here's the second duel. This one's against Cyber Dragons. I believe this one resulted in a loss, mainly because I could have made some actually really amazing plays had I had the correct cards in my extra deck, but in this, I normal summon Joker to add a card, I set up my scales, I think I Pendulum summon 3, excuse me. Harmonizing's gonna special summon the deck, Oafdragon's gonna add the card I discarded. And here, I think I go into the Pendulum guy. Oh no, I go into the XYZ, Time Star. Time Star's gonna add Astrograph. I'm gonna pen 2 into Electromite. Here's where I should have just ended my turn. I should have just kept it at Electromite and been good. But I was like, you know what, I wanna try doing something. So I make Boral Sword, excuse me. What I actually should have did, if I have the correct cards in my extra deck, which we will be adding in other episodes, is I should make Appaloosa here. Appaloosa negates monster effects. So I could have a monster effect negation on his turn. It'll really help me, like, have a disruption. Activate that. He'll activate this, that. Core's gonna search him a Cyber Dragon card. The one in his hand's gonna special summon itself. And he's gonna Contact Fuse, sending my Boral Sword to the graveyard. That's why I should have made, like, Appaloosa, because I could have stopped an effect. Or maybe not made anything at all, because then I would have had another monster on my field. He's gonna make Chimera Attack. He's gonna try to pop my scales. It's not gonna work, because they can't be destroyed by battle. Time Star actually has an effect where I can send a card from my once per turn. If a Pendulum monster in your monster zone would be destroyed, you can send one. I'm gonna special summon Astrograph and attack so he can't attack over. He had limiter removal, so he's just gonna attack directly twice. Here, if I had Oafdragon in attack position, I think I would have been okay. I wouldn't have lost there, so I did misplay. I shouldn't have made Boral Sword. I just wanted to make him for style points, but it didn't work out. Better cards to make in that situation would be like Appaloosa if you have her, because you need cards that disrupt. You need cards that stop your opponent from playing. Those cards are really, really powerful, and you'll see in later replays that a lot of my opponents had cards like that, which stopped me like completely. This is a third duel. I think this one is a win. I don't remember who I'm going against in this one. So I'm going to normal summon Joker. Joker is going to add me a card. I'm going to try to set up my scales as quick as I can so that I can Pendulum summon. He doesn't have an Ash Blossom or he would have negated the Pendulum Call. And I'll special summon. He doesn't have Maxi because he would have dropped it there. So he has no disrupts, which is pretty good. It means I can go full combo. Oh, this is against a Dark Magician player, that's right. he's gonna activate Magician Soul, sending it from his hand to the graveyard, special summon a Dark Magician. He's gonna activate Ikamayas, he's gonna fusion summon into the Dark Magicians. If he activates a spell, he gets to, like, draw a card, which is pretty good. He's gonna try to activate the effect. He's gonna activate this card. I'm gonna chain my trap on this, because his fusion has the effect where if it's destroyed by, yeah, if it's just destroyed in general, he can special summon a monster from his graveyard. So, I don't want to destroy it. So what I'm going to be doing is, since my skills can't be destroyed, I'm going to be targeting a Skillabine and Dark Magician Circle, destroying this circle. And since my skill is not destroyed, because of Pendulum Call's effect, I'm going to be able to send this to the graveyard. And since it's sent, it's not destroyed, so technically it doesn't trigger. It's kind of a weird rule. So I'm going to send it, he doesn't get the special summon, he doesn't even get the search off circle because it's a continuous spell. If you destroy a continuous spell before it activates, it destroys it. He's going to draw one card from Magician's Soul, set a card. I think I'm going to use Oafdragon's effect, add from the extra deck, and then I'm going to use Timegazer. Or no, I just used Time Pendulumgraph like right away. Pop his card. Electromite's going to draw me a card, and then just from here, I think I just Pendulum like 3 monsters and just kill him by attacking directly. I'm doing like a lot of searching and stuff, but yeah, pretty much that's it. He surrenders. This one, I have 2 trap cards in my hand, Duelist Alliance. As long as I have Duelist Alliance, I should be okay, because I'm able to search something as long as he doesn't negate it with Ash Blossom. Doesn't have an Ash Blossom, I'm okay, Pendulum Call. So I can discard one of the traps and search some more cards. Let me speed this up. Oafdragon, I'm gonna Pendulum Summon 2. Sorcerer's gonna destroy my Iris Magician, Iris Magician's gonna search me. I'm gonna normal summon Joker, Joker's gonna add me a card. And I think I just end on here. On this board. It's a pretty good board, I have good advantage. This guy's playing Burning Abyss, but for some reason he doesn't make Dante here. He makes Fortune Tune. And he activates... honestly, I don't know what he's doing. He activates a card called Forbidden Droplets, negating my card. So here is when I activate my trap. He battled and detached, and I think he's battling so he can go into Downward, and so he can go into, what is it called? Zeus. And I don't want him to go into Zeus, because Zeus will just send all my cards from the field to the graveyard. And I'm pretty much going to lose that. So right away, as soon as he summons Downward, I'm going to use my trap effect and destroy Downward. Because I can't make... If he makes Zeus, I'm going to be in a really bad situation. He's going to special summon that monster and add a card Tour Guide, and he's going to end his turn. That's pretty much it. On my turn, I'm just going to go full combo, Electromite, Time Pendulumgraph, pop his card, just because it was annoying. It kept asking me to use it, so I might as well just get rid of it right now. I'm going to add a Magician with the spell. Electromite's going to draw me a random card. Activate my scales. I think I'm going to... Oh, I'm going to use Electromite. Yeah, I'm just popping off. I don't need to do any of this. I can just Pendulum 5 and attack him, but I want to make sure that he doesn't have anything. And so, Astrograph's going to activate the effect since one of my cards is destroyed. Now I'm going to Pendulum 4 monsters, and I'm just going to attack him. Alright, on to duel number 5. I don't know who I'm playing against, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of forgot. But it's cool, he has a Quackimera. I'm playing against a hero player. So he's gonna search Stratos, he's gonna normal summon Stratos, add Liquid Soldier. Liquid Soldier, when he's normal summon, you can special summon a monster from the graveyard. Here he chains Max C, so now he has a Disrupt. So I can't go full combo, or I'm gonna make him draw like 50,000 cards. So I'm gonna try to do as much as I can without like special summoning. He has Ash Blossom as well, he's gonna negate my search. So now I'm in a little bit of a tricky situation. I don't want to destroy Stratos, because he's just gonna normal summon Liquid Soldier next turn and special summon it. He has another Disrupt. He had 3 Disrupts, and he's going to banish my skill, so I'm not able to Pendulum Summon. I'm going to make Heartland Draco. There's a lot of things I could have made here. In fact, I didn't even need to make Heartland Draco at all. I didn't have to make him. I could have just sat on my 2 monsters, but I thought to myself that I should make Heartland Draco because if he can somehow do full combo and summon his big monsters, he's going to have to make a card, or he's going to have a card that can destroy either Heartland Draco or my spell card, or else he's not going to be able to attack me. Because as long as I control face-up spell, Heartland Draco can't be attacked. And it'll make his like full combo useless unless he can destroy either this one card or this card. So that was my thinking. He ends up doing some stuff where he adds a card. He has to normal summon Liquid Soldier with no effect. He's gonna link summon into this, and he's gonna add a card. And I'm gonna normal summon Joker. I'm gonna add Wisdom Eye. Wisdom Eye is gonna be set on the scales, and then he's gonna chain Maxi. Here, what I should have did was even though he activates Maxi, as you'll see, I should have just went full combo. He has 1 card on the field. He has no back row. Instead of being afraid of letting him draw more, I should have went full combo, all in. I should have just completely just went all in. Here he's gonna summon Soul Soldier, which lets him special summon a card from his hand. Stratos adds a card. Flint Soldier lets him special summon a card from his hand. Mist lets him add a spell card from his deck to the hand. Exciton's a really powerful card. He's gonna send all the cards to the field to the graveyard. I draw an Oafdragon. I'm like, I can't really do much. I'm gonna have to tank 2 hits. He's gonna attack with Miss. He's gonna activate his Quick Play spell card, summon Dark Law, which is a really, really good card. And he's gonna attack. I'm at really low life points. He has Honest Neos. He could have dropped it there, but I would have 200 life points left. And then I ended up drawing another Oafdragon. Had I drawn another scale, I could have came back, but I didn't. I drew another Oafdragon, so it was just like, ah, GG. I think in this duel, I play against an Eldritch player. He ends up going first. He sets 5 cards. Activate a card. He activates Skill Drain. One of the most important things to know is Skill Drain is extremely powerful. Any card that stops my monster effects, I should try to get rid of it as soon as possible. And one of the big mistakes I make in this duel is that I don't get rid of it fast enough. I let it sit on the board for too long. And I should have, like, as soon as I saw Skill Drain, I should have just immediately went, like, I gotta get rid of that card. Like, just immediately do anything I can to get rid of that one card. Gonna special summon an Eldritch monster from his deck. Unexpected Dai is gonna special summon a card. I'm gonna set a scale. Chronograph's gonna destroy itself. Honestly, I don't think I should have been doing this. I was just doing it because I wanted to see what's gonna happen. A good thing with Timegazer Magician is when he's on the field, if one of my skills would be destroyed, it's not destroyed. So I'm gonna activate this. He's gonna try to pop my double iris. It's not destroyed because of Timegazer. What I should have did, actually, was I misplayed. Like I said in the beginning, I should have been trying to get rid of Skill Drain as fast as possible. Had I been trying to get rid of Skill Drain as fast as possible, I would have just won. I ended up searching Double Iris, and what I actually should have searched was, I believe, called Dragonpit Magician. It's a scale 8, it's a level 7, it's a normal monster, its effects like discard a Pendulum monster, destroy spell trap on the field. I should have destroyed this, then went into Electromite, and then did full combo. Because then I could have searched out this guy later on, but I didn't. I misplayed really bad here. And I'm pretty sure that's the reason it cost me the game. He's gonna negate the effect, which is, it's fine, it's whatever. I don't really care if this effect gets negated, it's already under Skill Drain. I'm gonna activate Oath, add a card from my deck to my hand. I'm gonna Pendulum Summon. 1, 2. He's gonna activate Solemn, destroying both of them. And then the Eldritch players, they got so much advantage. He's gonna attack over my monster. He's gonna like get a bunch of back row, like pretty much full back row again. If I got rid of Skill Drain, that Joker top would have been amazing, but I mean, I didn't get rid of Skill Drain, so I'm kind of in a bad situation. I have to figure out a way to get rid of him really quick. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. He's gonna try to do everything to stop me from like doing anything. But I can still Pendulum Summon, which is kind of nice. I'm also gonna get an add, Purple Poison. I'm gonna Pendulum Summon 2, Purple Poison. Add Time Pendulumgraph. Purple Poison destroys himself, destroy the Skill Drain. So now I can use monster effects, but it's a little too late. There's not really much I can do. He already has his graveyard set up. He has like monsters. It's pretty much, and he top decked a really good card too. Pretty much he's good to go. Like there's not really anything I can do in this situation. I'm gonna destroy both his monsters, but he's just gonna activate a card that special summons another monster back. So like I'm gonna lose my monster, and then I'm top decking. And you never want to be top decking in Pendulums, because there's not really one card in a Pendulum deck that is like, oh, I can set up my skills with this one card. No, Pendulums are like, you need 2 cards. If you have 2 cards, you're okay, but if you have 1 card, you're kind of like, you gotta end turn, gotta hopefully draw something next turn. So he's just gonna set everything back. But yeah, like, I didn't misplay. I should have been targeting the Skill Drain as soon as possible. That way, I could have activated my monster effects, and I would have been able to, like, recover. But since I didn't have monster effects, it was just like, I was relying purely on Beatdown. And Beatdown's not gonna beat Eldritch, because they have 25,000 attack. They're way stronger, so you have to rely on monster effects. Okay, I believe this is the 6th duel. And he's gonna activate a card that lets him draw 2. He's gonna summon his Eldritch monster. And he's only gonna set 1 card. I'm gonna activate Star Pendulumgraph, activate Joker. He's gonna negate it with Ash Blossom. Like, that's too bad, man. I really need that search, but it's whatever. Activate Dragonpit and Dragonpulse and Duelist Alliance. I'll add a card, Pendulum Call. Activate Pendulum Call, discarded my Duelist Alliance. I shouldn't have did this. I should have kept Duelist Alliance. I'm misplaying again. I don't need to activate Pendulum Call. I'm just trying to get as many monsters as I can, but I shouldn't have did that. That was the wrong play. I'm gonna Pendulum Summon 2. He's gonna get a draw. He's gonna activate another card that lets him draw 2. And then he's gonna destroy my spell, destroy my monsters. I'm gonna get some adds, which is okay. And I'm gonna be able to pop his Eldritch, which is okay. But honestly, he drew so many cards extra, and he had so many disrupts. And I didn't, and I misplayed too, so like I'm behind. The only way I'm gonna come back is like through some miracle. I'm gonna Pendulum Summon 2 right away. He's gonna Solemn Strike. He's just gonna destroy both my monsters. I'm gonna get double Iris effect, another Ash Blossom negate it. So that's too bad. No add again. I'm stuck on Time Pendulumgraph. I'm gonna set it. He's gonna special summon an Eldritch from his deck. So he's in a really, really good situation. He's gonna be banishing, setting, and then just like send it to the graveyard, special summon. And then he's gonna set a card so he can pop. I'm gonna try to destroy. I'm gonna try to stop him. I misplayed again. For some reason, in my head, I was like, I need to get rid of that trap. I didn't need to get rid of the trap. In fact, I shouldn't have gotten rid of the trap, because he's just gonna end up banishing the trap and getting another card. So I don't know why in my head I was like, I need to get rid of it. That was not the right play. That was a complete misplay. I misplayed a lot this game. He's gonna set like 2 cards, and he's gonna end. I ended up top decking a scale, which is really good. I'm able to Pendulum 1. And I'm thinking like, well, maybe I can survive with this, and maybe I can, but I'm not really getting much out of this, you know, like nothing's really happening here. Dragonpit's gonna destroy his card, he's gonna be able to use a trap and just special summon again, and that's game. I lost. One thing I learned from this duel is that the opponent had double Ash Blossom, and I think like double Maxi or whatever. The disrupts were so much, like he's able to like stop me on my turn from doing things, which is really, really big. I wasn't able to stop his card from drawing, I wasn't able to stop his searches, or anything, even from special summoning. So 100% in the next episode, we're going to be adding some Maxis or some Ash Blossom, because we're going to have 1,000 extra gems, so we're going to be able to buy the Ash Blossom pack. So I'm really excited for that. And with that, that was the final duel. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I ended up playing 7 duels, 3 wins, 4 losses. It honestly wasn't too good. I lost a lot. I'm kind of sad about it. But definitely 100%. Next episode, our deck's going to get even better. We're going to add in hand traps. We're going to add in even stronger cards. I'm hopefully want to add in an Appaloosa. We're going to be opening up 10 packs and getting the Ash Blossom pack. So hopefully in those 10 packs, we're going to get a lot of Ultra Rares, so we can disenchant them or whatever, dismantle them, in order to make even better Ultra Rare cards. Until then, I hope to see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really enjoy reading all the comments, and thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you have a great day or night, and I'll see you later. Peace.